Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from www.tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing well. I do want to tell you guys that I am still offering my personal forecast readings. Those readings are for you just to show you 2015 and how things are going to be unraveling for you month to month. It is a 24 card reading and it's very insightful. The people that I've done it for so far have been enjoying it. I have been having a recent issue with the link that is on my website, so if you are interested in that reading, you can. The information is still on my site. You just won't be able to use the payment button that is on there, but you can always send me an email and I can just, we can arrange something and sort that out. So, yes, I'm going to be starting off with Aries. This is your video for January 2015. Can you believe we're so close to the new year now? And yes, just like usual, I'm going to be starting off with your finances, your personal life, then your spiritual life. I'm also going to pull an energy oracle card for you to serve as your advice card for this month. And so now we're going to see what is coming up for you. So many people have been having a go at me because I haven't been showing the cards in my videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the cards beforehand because I don't want it to disturb the flow of things when I'm reading. So this is your first card for your work, which is the Ten of Cups. The second card is the Two of Pentacles. The cards for your personal life is the Six of Cups with the King of Rods. And then your spiritual cards is the Devil with the Empress, but she showed up upside down. She was reversed. So what this is saying to me, Aries, is that when it comes to your work, I feel like something has reached a combination. It's like this great sense of emotional fulfillment in the work that you do. It can be a case of something is coming to a completion, but it's a happy completion. There is a fulfillment associated with it. So maybe if you are, ending a phase when it comes to your work, this isn't a bad ending. It's probably an ending where you're moving on to something better. um so I feel like for a lot of you guys there's going to be some transitions when it comes to your work, but it's going to lead to a greater sense of fulfillment, a greater sense of doing something that gives you that sense of value and worth. And I think that's also why it's attached to the Two of Pentacles card. The Two of Pentacles is almost like it's saying that you are going to be bringing things into balance this month, and it's going to be like if things have been kind of turbulent in your work, maybe things have been kind of unstable, it's like maybe you're wanting to bring things more um into a phase of stability, into being able to balance things out. It could be a situation where money might be working itself out a little bit better. Maybe you're able to balance the books a bit better financially with this new sense of beginning when it comes to your work. And so it's almost like with this completion, it's going to lead to something that ends up improving your situation that much more, where you can say, okay, I feel this really great sense um of harmony when it comes to my work life. I don't know why, like when I look at both of these cards, I'm really picking up something about partnership in association with your work. So maybe you might just be finding that you're working a lot better with other people this month, or relationships at work between maybe you and co-workers are just going more smoothly. The work environment just seems to improve. So that's kind of what I'm getting from your work situation. When it comes to your relationships, I'm feeling like this could be sort of a blast from the past kind of month in January. It could be a case of somebody is coming back into your life, someone from the past. This could be someone that you and that person were really close at one point, but it's almost like you and this person are reuniting. And then it being paired with the King of Rods, to me that could be about igniting um passion. It could be about igniting a relationship, bringing that sort of flame back into a relationship. Maybe it had never died out, maybe it was something that was always there, but you and that person just maybe for one reason or another you just went your separate ways or were just at a distance, and then now all of a sudden you can kind of bring the relationship back to, you know, um to sort of be unified in that kind of way. And it's almost like you have a desire to want to recapture that relationship. So if that's what you're desiring, if there's someone that you have in mind that you would really like to sort of connect back with, this might actually be a good month to do that or to attempt that, because it seems that it could go somewhere. If you sort of take the initiative for it to go somewhere, and it could be a fun experience, because to me, like, the King of Wands is a bit like, he is a fun kind of character anyway. And it might could be light-hearted, and it might not even be so much. For some people, it might not even be a case of necessarily a lover coming back. It could be actually somebody that is a friend coming back that you just have a lot of fun with, have good times with, and can reconnect with on that level as well. So either way, it's a nice energy surrounding it. When I look at your spirituality cards, I feel like you as well are with the devil showing up with the reverse empress. It might be saying that there is a lack of abundance that you might be feeling at this time. You might be feeling either it's weird, because when I look at your finances and things, it seems like it's moving into maybe more of a harmonious state, or things being more balanced out. And then when I look at your relationships, things sort of seem to be going okay. But when I see the spirituality cards, it's kind of making me think that now is a time where you might be feeling restricted in some kind of way. You might be feeling like there might be sort of maybe negative thoughts or negative feelings that might actually be um surrounding you for some reason, and it's making you feel like you don't have that great sense of abundance. Maybe you feel lacking when it comes to a sense of abundance that is in your life. And you know, the Empress card, I guess, when she's sort of giving her, you know, more positive attributes, she can make us feel that sense of just beauty and luxury and all that wonderful stuff that makes us feel like we're just whole and complete. uh, and and it's not just about materialism with the Empress card. It also is just about appreciation for life in and of itself, and what life can offer you. And I feel like maybe you're just not really feeling that for some reason, or there's just something that is making you um there's something that you need to release from yourself spiritually. Maybe this is also about ending patterns that haven't been working for you on a personal level. And so now is a good time for you to be able to release that stuff, especially being that it's January, and you know, it's a new year, and we're trying to go into it with a very, you know, new mindset, especially thinking about the, you know, the year that's just passed. I think a lot of people have had it quite rough in 2014. And so if there is still things that you are carrying with you into this new year, I think this is the month to kind of release the negativity or any addictions, anything that is in your life that is hindering you or making you feel stuck or restricted in any kind of way. You definitely have to release if you want to be able to manifest something greater for yourself this year in 2015. So I'm gonna look at your, oh, I forgot the singles. Because last time I did pull two cards for the singles, so let me just pull two random cards for you guys. And the singles, it says the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. Okay, to me, the Hierophant coupled with the Six of Wands is talking about a lot of singles this month are going to want commitment. You're going to want commitment from somebody. You're going to want somebody that you and that person can be, you know, like this. You maybe you're thinking about marriage, maybe you're wanting to search for that right person for you to get married and stuff. With the Six of Rods, it's saying you might actually feel that you're closer to that. So maybe this month you might find somebody that does give you that sense of almost like, the Six of Roses can be a bit of a victory card. Like, so you might even feel victorious in finding someone that is like, wow, maybe me and this person can commit to one another. Especially connecting with those cards that came up previously. Maybe somebody again might come back into your life, and then you kind of are looking at this person like, oh wow, like maybe this could be serious. Maybe, I could have a relationship with this person that could have a future. So if that is your mindset right now, there might be something that takes place this month that makes you feel that you're one step closer to having that kind of committed relationship that you are wanting. The only thing I would say with these cards though is that if you are single and you are really looking for something, that is solid, don't just go for it because that's what you want. Like, don't just find somebody and be like, okay, this seems like someone I can settle with, let me just settle. Because I just don't, sometimes that's, it's not the best way to start a relationship. It has to be obviously that emotional connection and all that other stuff that is there, before it can lead to that point. So I would say, don't just go into a relationship with just having sort of marriage on the mind, or thinking well into the future. Um, Try to sort of just enjoy things as they progress, as they develop, and give it time. Because I feel like with these cards, you might go into it with that mindset of just wanting commitment, 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 and sometimes we can make the wrong choice when we just have our minds sort of in that kind of tunnel vision. Because sometimes, the person might be something that, we think they are, but they're not quite. And it's not that they deceived us, but it's just that we just had it in our minds that we wanted things to be a certain way. So yes, that's for the singles. And so for all of you guys, let me see what energy. Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna count that one because I kind of messed up there. But let's see what comes up for you guys as your advice card. And we have woman holding a heart. Now this really does connect with what I was just saying about the singles, because I feel like love is really on the mind. And I think it's not just love in relation to relationships, but I think this card is speaking of wanting stability. So maybe that's a big issue. And I feel like what you are probably going to want to manifest this year, and it's probably going to be on your mind in January, is how can I bring more stability into my life? How can I bring stability from the love relationships that I want to form? How can I bring stability maybe even in my work life? So this is a really big issue for you. And I think that there is something, especially when I looked at the spiritual cards, there's something that you are going through right now that maybe isn't making you feel like you're getting all of that, maybe fulfillment that you need. For some of you guys, it's showing up in your work, but to me, maybe there's other aspects of your life where it just feels like it's kind of lacking. And so you kind of have to, we have to manifest the feeling, that we desire. We have to feel it first, and then manifestation can kind of come through. So if this is something that really connects with you, this message, I would definitely say, follow what feels right for you. Follow what you feel guided to do, where your heart leads you to. Because I think wherever your heart is leading you at this time, it can lead you to that sense of stability that you are seeking. But I would say um don't get caught up in the negativity of things. Try and be optimistic about things that are going on in your life. Even if you can't see it right now, that optimism at least is the right kind of attitude to move things in the right direction for you, Aries, in the month of January and for the whole entire year. So yes, I'll see you guys. Take care. Bye.